Hey, Libra, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your July 2024 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Libra, bottom of the deck, you have the candle. There is a spark of inspiration that may strike up out of nowhere. For some of you, this is about manifesting money, manifesting visibility in some way, shape, or form. Some of you are getting recognized. You could be taking action towards a dream. I really like that candle showing up. I feel like a lot of signs have been getting a spark or a light bulb moment in the month of July. You have negotiation. You're negotiating some contracts, Libra, and you are the person to do so. And look at that. There's the creative light bulb that we were just talking about. So not only do you have the candle, Libra, which is a strike of inspiration, you also have the light bulb. So there could definitely be a breakthrough when it does come to creativity in your career, in your business, in your mind. You also have the clover out here. You know what the clover is. That's a lucky break. Some of you may have been fearful to take a risk, is what I'm picking up on here. Yeah, you weren't quite sure. Can I put myself out there? This is my healing hands. We have some healers in the house here, Libra. You may have been questioning a business choice or a creative endeavor, but I feel like you're going to go big. There's something here about launching, taking off, going in a new direction, or finally gaining the momentum to take something to the next level that you've been possibly hiding behind. Yeah, because I feel with the light bulb and this spark, it's like you felt like it hasn't been the right time, or you felt like there wasn't a lot of, passion or inspiration behind you. And this is the month where you get really excited about this. But look at, you have huge decisions at the bottom of the deck here. We're going to get all your tarot cards out. Now you also have the wings, and this is my Aquarian energy, which we are in the age of Aquarius, as mentioned. So I feel like you're definitely rising above any sort of competition here. You're rising above the status quo. And that was also, I think, Gemini's reading. So your other air sign here, some of you may be dealing with a Gemini, or you have Gemini in your chart, or Gemini season could have been a big one for you, depending on when you're watching this video. I think it'll actually come out in Gemini season. Page of Swords showing up here. New opportunities to stay curious, stay inquisitive, research, do your work, look into something. Two of Wands. There's the choice card showing up. I have to tell you here, Libra, you have two separate cards here, and on both of those cards, it has the word manifestation, manifesting money twice. So Libra, you are manifesting money. You're manifesting opportunities that could lead to a lot of abundance. But I'm also getting here with the wings, this is spiritual work. This is life purpose. This is mission. Some of you could be spiritual healers, actors, in the spotlight, in the media. There you are, Libra. Empress showing up here. Empress Taurus energy. Knight of Cups. Nine of Swords. And outcome. Oh, okay. That's way too many. We just need one. One for the outcome for Libra. Nine of Swords could be fears. Fears about, what are people going to think if I step into this light? What are people going to think of my ideas? What if they don't like me, right? Because Libra, sometimes you can be a people pleaser, or sometimes you like to keep the balance. We are diplomatic. We don't want to stir the pot. We like to make a difference Queen of Cups. I'm a Libra as well. So it can be difficult sometimes to put yourself out there, but that fear can hold you back. And if you hold yourself back in fear of what other people think, you could miss your shot at something amazing, an opportunity of a lifetime. And July is a lucky month for you. This is about taking a risk. It's chance, it's fate, it's destiny. This is also good fortune, Libra. Some of you are spending a lot of time outdoors. Some of your most creative, inventive ideas come when you are in nature, possibly from the elementals, right? From the nature spirits. Some of you, this is risky, but it's going to be oh so worth it, Libra. There's a big surprise here for you. There's a lucky break, but you got to risk it to get the biscuit. And I feel like you are definitely wanting to be on this side of things. You want to open yourself up to this opportunity because it really looks amazing. You have the wings. This is the Aquarian energy of rising above money issues, a business really taking off here, your career taking off. Some of you could quite literally, physically be taking off. Maybe you're moving. You could be traveling. This could be global. I'm also getting here viral. Something goes viral. This is profit. You're going to profit here. Some of you, this is non-profit, I'm hearing. I'm also hearing the name Nichols or Nicole. Okay, take that as it resonates. And I'm hearing Copenhagen. Isn't that a place? I mean, maybe someone choose Copenhagen tobacco, but I feel like this could either be a place or there's some sort of resonance there. Take it as it resonates. This is spiritual work, life purpose, mission. You also have my healer hand. This is manifesting money, reaching goals, financial assistance. Some of you, it's hands-on work, maybe help getting a job. If you have been out of work, unemployed, if you're looking to manifest more money, consider July to really be a powerful month for you when it does come to stepping into your power. You're showing up in the Empress energy. She is the embodiment of abundance. She is the one who has that Midas touch. Everything she touches turns to gold. That's what I feel here for you. Bottom of the deck, you have the candle, ambition, management, high rank, visibility, athleticism. You're taking action here on your ideas and you're turning them into something profitable. Okay, some of you are lighting that spark, creating that spark, and I feel like this is something that's going to burn for a long time within you, Libra. This is like one of those, candles that burn and burn and burn, or maybe one of those candles, when you light the candle on a cake and someone tries to blow it out, but it doesn't blow out. It's like a trick candle. That's what I feel here for your energy. So no matter who tries to come in and blow out your light, not going to happen, Libra. Not going to happen because you have one of those special candles. Doesn't look like that, but you do, right? Now, there's a choice to be made with the Sword card and with this Two of Wands. This is about breakthroughs. Some of you may be in the legal profession, law and order. Maybe you're a lawyer or you've been dealing with a legal situation, legal settlements. There may have been a pay cut. Maybe you were fired. Maybe you were demoted in some way or you were dealing with some unfair energy. But I feel like there's a major breakthrough coming in. You're going to slice through that. You are also the Queen of Swords. You're going to slice through, and you're the scales, the justice scale. So there's something about bringing balance back into your life from something that felt like it may have been draining or depleting your cup. These three cards at the bottom of the deck, this is about overflowing prosperity, where you have so much within you that you can't help but touch the lives of others around you here, Libra. And that's why I feel like the cup is coming in. You're a nurturer. You're taking care of business. You're feeling fulfilled on all levels. How amazing is that? Financially, emotionally, spiritually. And if you're not there quite yet, because this is the bottom of the deck, it's what you may not see coming. You also have the face. So this is fame for some of you with that light bulb as well. It can be taking risks. It is money skills, self-made, exposure, reputation. Wow, beautiful energy. And then also we have book. So I'm going to stop at the book here. Maybe you're writing a book, a memoir. You could be taking a class, a course. Maybe you are the one that is launching, a product that actually fills your cup and you're going to help other people fill theirs. All right. Your first card out here is right direction. You are on the path that you are meant to be on, Libra. And if there's some opportunities or divine detours that are showing up, that is part of your path. It is saying here, confirming that you are moving in the right direction, but you also must follow your true inner compass, your true soul's north. You also have negotiation, and you are a negotiator. I don't know about you, Librans, but I know I like to negotiate, whether it is, a contract, whether it is a good deal, a bargain, whatever it may be. I feel like there's always room for negotiation here. And you are negotiating a contract, I see. This could be a new job where you ask for this amount of money each year and they offer you this and you meet somewhere in the middle. This could be also about negotiating some new contractual agreements, some new pay rates, some new guidelines here. I feel like you are looking at something that's ultimately a win-win for both parties. Okay, win-win for both parties. Now, creatively, you are on fire. Quite literally with that candle, you are on fire. So there is some ideas that you have that really could hit the next level quite quickly. Now, it's not a get rich quick, Libra. It's not a, I feel like, this could really, like I said, go viral. It could be something that shows up here in a big way. But I also feel like you've put hard work into your path. You've put blood, sweat, tears into your creative endeavors. You've been frustrated. You've been burnt out. You've been through creative blocks. You felt low on energy. But I see that there is something within you that is coming to life, and it really feels great. Some of you work from home, okay? Or you're trying to balance your home life. Maybe you work remotely. You are trying to get a work from home position. Some of you, maybe like me, I work, from my home and I have an office. So you could be balancing a couple of different gigs or a couple different jobs here, but you're a good multitasker, Libra. We have saving money. And we also have resigning and retiring. Ooh, some of you may be making a choice to save towards retirement. There could be some decisions around that here, saving more money, putting money away. You could be looking into your budgets, your, investment accounts, what you are accruing for interest, real estate, land, things of that nature. I feel like you are trying to prepare yourself. You're very good with money, Libra. And I feel like the savings here is saying you're going to have plenty to retire. You're going to be, whatever this is here for you, I feel like it's actually going to help you retire. This new idea, new opportunity, or what you've been working on that really starts to take off here, it's going to allow you to save because there's going to be more coming in. All right. First card out here, we have the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords is ready for a new challenge. Sometimes he can be a bit impulsive, Libra, but because you have huge decisions here and because you have the Two of Wands, I don't feel like you're rushing into something. But what I'm getting from the impulsivity is something could be rushing into you. And you may put your hands up like, whoa, this is coming in too quick. It could be something that really takes off. So for example, maybe you have, a clientele base, or you're launching a product and you get a lot of orders, or you get a lot of, maybe you're a reader and you get a lot of readers and it comes all at once. I feel like time management is important here. I feel like, I almost get a be careful what you wish for, because, you got to be able to deal with it when you get it, is what I feel here, Libra. Like they say, if you want to be a millionaire, you got to know how to finance money, work with money. If you want to be a famous, actor or singer, you have to sing every day and practice every day. So I feel like you've been putting in the energy here, and now it's like a dream come true. There's something really significant showing up for you. Page of Swords is staying curious, though. It can be about facts. It can be about truth, right? It can be new ideas. This can also be a message showing up for you around a problem, around an issue, or around a belief, but you're going to cut through and use your logic to make a decision because you are an air sign. Use your mind wisely is what I'm picking up on here, Libra. Use your mind wisely. Speak the truth. Be authentic. You can see that this Page of Swords is represented by the weasel. You know, when we are manifesting from a weaselly, sneaky type of energy, or underhanded. I mean, some of you, this is that person coming in, trying to blow out your flame, trying to take credit for your ideas, or trying to, you know, hustle one over you here. They're not going to blow out that candle. You got a special one. And I feel like this is either you trusting some sort of fact here, or you ready to give a challenge a wink and say, you know, I can move forward here. I may not know everything, but I'm open to learning, because pages are, sometimes people think they're naive, but they're open to discovery. They have that beginner's mindset, but they may get a bad rap, right? As this weasel, because he is open to discovery. He wants to, you know, go everywhere and kind of stick his feet in everything and his nose in everything and smell it all out and go underneath doors, right? If you've all ever been in contact with like a weasel or a ferret, you know that they can slink through the smallest places. And so they do get that bad rap, but they're curious creatures. And I feel like that's the message here for you, Libra, is to be curious. Be curious. And if other people are sniffing around in your biz, right? Don't mind them. Don't mind them, because they're not going to snuff out your candle. Okay? Ain't going to do it. Now we have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a powerful energy around making a decision when it comes to your future. And if you're familiar with a lion, you know, lion and their pride, the lioness, the lion. Typically the lioness, she hunts. She's the hunter, right? She's the one that's out there catching the food, and she brings it back to her lion. And there is something here about you being able to catch your prey and sharing the fruits with others, making a decision here to do something ultimately for the higher good of all, okay? For the higher good of, you know, humanity, Libra, but also with this Two of Wands, it's saying don't be indecisive, because, you know, if that lioness, if she waits, because you can see right in her vision, right in front of her are the gazelles. There is her dinner right there. That's what she needs for her survival as well. But it's also her instinct to go after them. But if she waits, she could miss out on that opportunity. So I feel like Spirit is saying, don't sit on something for too long, because it's not going to be there, you know, forever. But of course, I'm a firm believer that if it's, you know, meant for you, if it's part of your path, it's going to show back up. But it could show up in different ways, different forms. We have free will. We can choose. But this is lucky. This is destined. I feel like you're going to jump on something here, or stay curious about it. Don't shut it down because of maybe a bad reputation. Again, like I said, weasels or ferrets get that bad rap. Like, they're smelly, they're trouble. We don't want one. We don't want to deal with that. So if there's something that people have labeled difficult or challenging, I'm just going to throw this out there. AI, for example. People are conflicted because they do not know. They do not know. They think that AI could take over the world and it could be this big bad thing, right? But if we are open to discovery, how can this help? How can we be part of the solution instead of completely casting, we're just going to say kind of spells, because it's words. Words are spelling. Spelling is words, right? So casting an energy towards something that we don't know anything about, or we could learn more about. Now, I'm not, you know, privy to either or, but I know there can be a lot of good, right? So I feel like there is a situation, Libra, where you are asked to make a choice based on discovery, not based on what you are taught or what you are told. So it could even be a little bit of rebelling, going against the status quo. And I think we mentioned that earlier. because that's what's going to bring you a lot of abundance. You have the Empress energy here. This is you. When the Empress shows up, she is creative. She is sexy. She's nurturing. She's fertile. She is a goddess. Female or male, it does not matter, but she is the embodiment of abundance. And I do feel like you have the opportunity to really nurture something. You can see that this fox, she has her little one underneath, but what's rising up above it is there is growth everywhere. You see the cherry blossom tree. You see the lilies here in the background. You see the butterflies. So there's constant growth and transformation if you are open to discovery, and you also don't sit on something. Don't waver. Don't be indecisive. Choose. Make a choice. Stay consistent and watch it grow, right? We don't choose just to water our garden sporadically, right? Even though it's a chore, I'm outside every single day. I mean, if it rains, it's a different story, of course, but I'm outside watering all my plants, watering, my herbs and my vegetables, and making sure that they get the nutrition and the abundance that they need to help me. So there's a reciprocal energy going on here. So I feel like you are doing the same. You are nurturing. You're putting your energy towards your craft, towards what you want to grow. You want the end result. Just like I like, my plants and flowers to stay beautiful and stay alive. And I've worked hard at maintaining not just the beauty piece, because Libra is about beauty, right? It's also about the abundance and the nurturing to see that full product of, the beans come into fruition, and the cherry tomatoes and the carrots and the celery, right? Watching it grow is significant. And that's what you're doing, is you're watching something grow and you're planting the seeds. A lot of you have already planted seeds here with this Page of Swords. Now you have the Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords energy can be about worry, fear, anxiety, obsessive thoughts, thinking that someone is, I don't want to say out to get you, Libra. It almost looks like that with the polar bear. You can see that she's protecting her young, but she's looking over her shoulder thinking that any moment someone is going to come in, right? A hunter is going to come in and she's not going to be safe. So there is this energy around you, like the shoe's going to drop at any given moment. So Spirit is advising you, nines are about completion. Wrap that up. Whatever the fear is, take a look at it face on, head on, and be open to replacing that belief with a new one, right? Or taking a look at the root of the belief and seeing, okay, this isn't true for me, and this is why I feel this way. So some of you may have been obsessing about a situation, worrying about judgments, worrying about, what was happening behind you, instead of focusing on creating your own stuff right here, right in the present. We tend to always have our back turned. What if it doesn't work? What if they don't like me? What if I fail? What if, right? We tend to ride that fence of what if, and that can hold us back from making major decisions. So when this Nine of Swords shows up, this is light at the end of the tunnel. This is you coming out of a period that may have been difficult. And maybe that's why you feel like this is, very lucky for you, a lucky twist of fate, because sometimes mentally we really get caught up in a story that doesn't exist, right? It's around our self-worth, around rejection, around abandonment, around not being good enough, not being seen, not being talented, not being intuitive, whatever it may be, Libra. It's a lie, right? It's a lie. Nine of Swords, don't let your thoughts control you, right? Start to control your thoughts. Tell your thoughts, your beliefs, a new story, because what you focus on grows. And if you're focusing on what's, not available, or what you don't have, or obsessing about A, B, or C, it can really cause a lot of damage. Some of you may have even had a bit of a mental breakdown. Now we have the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Now I like this because you're taking action. You're coming out of this. You're saying, you know what, Mel, I'm not going to let my mind dictate the path forward in a negative way, right? You are using your mind wisely. And I feel like you may have got yourself into a situation that was hard to kind of come back out of, or it felt that way. Maybe someone else, right? I mean, it could be that you were in a situation that felt sneaky, or you felt like you kind of weaseled your way in. You couldn't quite get back out. Maybe it was your intention. Maybe it was not, Libra, not calling anyone out here, but it really got you caught up in a lot of anxiety and obsessiveness for whatever this was here. It could even been since childhood. It could have been sly, sneaky, cunning situations in childhood, maybe between, parents, or between money, financials, things of that nature that you didn't even realize were still very much ingrained in your belief system. But you're taking action here with the Knight of Cups. You are ruled by Venus. You are a lover, Libra. A lover, not a fighter, but you will fight for your integrity, fight for your beliefs, fight for your right? Fight for your right to part A. And here it is, Queen of Cups. This is you loving what you do, giving great advice, being extremely intuitive. You are emotional at times. You may even have some strong water placements. I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart. And you are a healer, right? That's the healing hands. Some of you are psychics, tarot readers, or you are nurses or in the caring profession. Some of you work with your hands, massage therapy, physical therapy. You could create things that, are meaningful to others. Maybe you're creating jewelry. You could be baking using your hands. You could be sewing items as well. But whatever it is you're doing, even if it's not from the hands, it's from the heart. And that's what matters, because the Queen of Cups showing up here is you opening up to discovery, and you really coming to a place of, full on love and following your heart, following your bliss, Libra. So this is really beautiful. I'm also getting with this orca whale, you're reaching people through energy, through like sound frequency, because the orca whale, isn't it true that their frequencies travel, through a lot of distance here? So there's something with like sound travel, light travel, frequency. Some of you may even work with sound healing, maybe singing bowls, tuning forks. You may be tuning into the frequency of the heart chakra. I forget what that is. Is that like 742 hertz or something of that nature, or 432? I forget. But I feel some of you are singers, okay? Or it's something with the throat, voicing your love for mankind, sharing your story in some way, helping others through your words of wisdom. I mean, this is a really beautiful energy. Don't second guess your intuition is what I'm getting here. Don't second guess your intuition, and don't let other people try to blow out that flame, because maybe this flame did go out when you were a child. Maybe you were told, oh, that's silly, that's sneaky, or that's sly, or that's against the norm. We don't do that. We shouldn't, go in that direction. You shouldn't read tarot cards, or you shouldn't, who says you shouldn't? Society, your parents? Relationships. I feel like this is time for you to choose you, Libra. That's what I'm hearing. It is time for you to choose you. All right, let's get a message from the wisdom of the oracle. What do we have here for Libra? Libra, wisdom of the oracle. All that glitters isn't always gold. So card 16 is the Tower. Expect the unexpected. So if this is a sneaky situation, your intuition is going to alarm you. You're going to know. But I feel like this, again, it keeps bringing me back to someone trying to blow out that birthday candle, or someone trying to kind of rain on your parade. But you're not letting that happen. This is a need to see beyond the superficial. This could even be you at times donning yourself up, wearing a mask at times of perfectionism, of people pleasing, of, control, the illusion of control, or whatever it may be. This is the desire to don or mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature. Why would one want to disguise their true nature? To fit in, to be accepted, to be liked. to be, to be recognized in a way that it may feel or be toxic, but it could be something that they didn't have as a child. And it could be feeding into some deep-seated fear. I was just watching a documentary last night. I think it was, the Ashley Madison documentary. And there was one gentleman on there who was feeding into the lies, right? The lies. And he still wasn't being honest with his wife and himself, right? And it was killing him inside. And at first, I felt like, well, he doesn't like that he got caught, right? First and foremost. But on a deeper level, there's this energy of, if we continue to spiral and add those truths or add those lies on top of lies on top of lies, it can cause mental breakdown and it can cause disruption. The Tower, right? Card 16, the Tower. So there is something about being completely true and honest with oneself. And if that is not you, Libra, because, we don't want to stir the pot. We don't want to shatter some sort of a perfect illusion. And that was the case with this gentleman in this, docuseries. He didn't want to shatter that illusion of the perfect family because he was on, in the social media presence, and it would have destroyed him. It did, in a way, right? So I feel like there's a message here coming through. I mean, some of you, maybe your name is Ashley or maybe it's Madison, but I also feel like you're not disguising anything here. Spirit is guiding you to be completely you, completely vulnerable and authentic, and you're going to attract exactly the right energies that is meant for you. Trying to be something you're not, right? Or chasing after things that are sparkly, that are mercurial. So when it does come to prosperity, sometimes opportunity looks very good, right? Sometimes it glitters. The real, let's see here. The opportunity looks so good that it glitters like gold and you just can't resist it, especially when it appears others are doing so well. And if it hit the mother lode, during the American gold rush, everyone hurried west to find their fortune, right? Everyone. You hear of something, oh, I got to do that. It's going big. I got to jump into that, right? And then deserted entire towns. After the mining depleted the gold veins in the earth, so too can you deplete yourself as you chase after the latest shiny thing that has caught your eye. There is a mercurial quality to your present circumstances, right? And that's interesting because it sounds a little bit counterintuitive because we also have the Page of Swords. So this can be open to discovery, but I also feel like this is open to, what if the gold rush is over here? That's untapped, Libra. That's undiscovered. That not everybody and their mom has already drained the wells. And I feel like you are privy. You have inside knowledge. You have intuitive knowledge towards what this is for you. But it requires you to take a leap. And it requires you to be courageous. It requires you to be bold because you don't know what that may look like. You don't know how people may respond. Pay no attention to those who chase after fool's gold. Resist the temptation to be jealous of others. What they have achieved may not be the true success that you seek, Libra. So don't compare yourself to them. You see only the surface right now, only the sparkle. Be assured that you will experience your own shining moment if you stick to what you know. All that glitters may not always be gold. Because what is gold is you being true to you, the Empress. Something that you know on a deep soul level. This heart, whatever this heart is. Knight of Cups says you're manifesting from a place of heart. That's where it's at. Now, this is a signal to maybe walk away from something that you could be contemplating. I'm getting here with the Clover and the decision, because you have a huge decision. I feel like the risk, the piece of it where you are, like I just said, finding the gold over here, which you may not even be sure, is there gold in this spot? And I feel like the answer is yes, but you'll never know unless you take that leap. So pursuing an interest here that is intuitive, that you have to maybe tap into the unknown, because I feel like all masks are off here and there's buried treasure below the surface, but it may not be where everyone else is at, right? It's doing your own authentic thing or moving in your own authentic direction here. And if you're not, right, being authentic, it could be short-lived, right? Or it could be something that, you know, for example, going back to that docuseries, it's going to come out in the open. It's karma. And you are the energy here of karma. You are the justice, the scales. Sometimes we don't always see the karma. I mean, this could be someone else as well, Libra. If this is not you and you're like, Mel, I'm honest. I'm an honest, integral or you have high integrity, Libra. If you're someone who does do the right thing when no one's looking, right? You do it because you know that that's the right thing. You're not doing it to get an applause. You're not doing it to say, hey, look at me, I did the right thing. You just do it because that's what you do, right? And some of you may have been dealing with someone who was a weasel, right? They tried to weasel their way into taking your work and maybe putting their name on it, or they tried to shoot you down a notch because they were jealous. Don't let people like that get to you. And usually the Empress doesn't let them. But because we have the mind playing tricks here, bringing about fear, I feel like sometimes you deplete your energy. That's why you have that cup. All right, but there is new abundance coming in. There is destiny. There is a surprise, but it requires you to take that leap of faith. Take a risk here. Take a chance on yourself, because what you discover, Page of Swords, what you discover is the true nature of your heart, of your soul, of your spiritual path and journey with that Knight of Cups. All right, Libra, let's get a few messages from your spirit animals. At this time, I just ask, if you can, please find a quiet space. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in from your solar plexus chakra, your belly area. And upon your exhale, tune into your third eye center, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps your animals, Libra, are wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. This could be an animal that's crossed over the rainbow bridge, one that you currently have at your home, maybe one that's recently came to you through a meditation or a dream, or maybe even crossed your path in the great outdoors. There is no right or wrong answer, Libra. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you interested in the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your power animals in the comment section below the video, and be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. And that winner is drawn around the 1st of each month. All right, Libra, so I've seen horses. Did anybody else see horses there? It was almost like wild horses running. So some of you, that may be freedom. Some of you, horse was your animal, or perhaps horse is symbolic for you. All right. What do we have here for Libra? We have Eagle. Your first, or one of your cards out. We have Eagle. It says Spirit has your back. Ain't that the truth? Spirit has your back. There is something around Independence Day here in the US that is July 4th. So that could be a really lucky time for you. Maybe you're spending time outside. Perhaps there is something here with freedom, financial freedom, liberation, Trust that spirit has your back. Some of you may be born on the 23rd, the 29th, the 20th, or you may be 41 years old. Trust that spirit has your back and you are heading towards more freedom, whatever that may look like, mean, or feel to you, Libra. We have giraffe. See the big picture. See the big picture. Libra, you are someone who is able to see the big picture. You are highly intuitive, but yet you have a very powerful mind and a beautiful heart as well. So you're able to encompass all of the energies and rise above the pain, rise above the fears, rise above the competition. And I feel like giraffe is guiding you to do so. I'm also hearing put your neck out there, right? Put your neck out there. You have the giraffe, long necks here. So don't be afraid to put your neck out there. All right. We have dolphin spirit. This and that are true, right? Whatever you want to be true is going to be true. Whatever you tell yourself is your truth, that is your truth. Dolphin spirit reminds you, card 20, judgment energy, Scorpio, that second chances are here. That you've done the evaluating, you've done the forgiveness piece. There's a passage, there's a rebirth showing up. Let go of regrets, let go of any karma or old beliefs, and believe in a story of playfulness, happiness, abundance, because you deserve it. You're worth it, Libra. And your final spirit animal message is from the nightingale. And wow, you guys, you can't make that up. Look at what's coming out of this old, I forget what those are called, like the old musical horns. They have a special name. I forget what they are. But you see all the instrumental notes showing up here. And we were talking about sound healing, sound frequency, something with words, music, the voice, the heart chakra. And the message is love is all around. Love is all around here. It's, a feeling as well. It's an energy. It's an action. I think love is a verb. I think I looked that up one time. Love is a verb. But on an energetic level, it can be felt. It can be seen. It can be, it can be heard. I mean, love is a choice as well. And you can choose to take action and embrace that energy of love and be that energy of love because you are love, Libra. Last but not least, let's get a message from your soul's truth. What do we have for Libra? Whoa. Okay, Libra. See, you want to be out there with the plants, nature. What do we have for Libra? Okay, we're just going to pull one from this little deck that came out. This is like a little deck. All right, here it is. Am I clear on what my soul really wants? Take out the shoulds and the limitations. Get out of your head and pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, Libra, go with all your heart. Today's soul action. Ask yourself, what is it that your soul really wants? What does your heart crave? Take one step in that direction. That's what you're doing. That's what the Knight of Cups does, is take a step towards their heart's desire. The Queen of Cups. Wow, this is a beautiful energy. And I just have to, I'm not going to say all of them, but you have, I can't help but notice, maybe these all are for you, Libra. Where am I called to use my voice? We talked about that here, whether it's your story, your soul script. Some of you are communicators, influencers. You're meant to use your voice in some way, shape, or form. We have, what are you focused on? Loss or gain? Okay, we have to let go of the old to make way for new. We have here, where can I create more space? So for some of you, it is clearing up, right? Clearing up mental clutter. Instead of filling yourself up with the busy things or just things to do, create sacred space in your home, your mind, your lungs, your heart. Take time to just be. That's what space is. And then lastly here, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? And the answer to that here, I'm just going to name a few. Set stronger boundaries. Meditate. Focus on your strengths. Say yes to something you're afraid of. Say no to something that isn't a soul yes. Let go of what you cannot control. Stay far away from drama and negativity. Ask for help and allow it. Speak to yourself with compassion and write down, Libra, 3 things that you are grateful for. 3 things. I would love to hear them. Jot them down in the comment section below. You can enter your power animals or your gratitude. 3 things you're grateful for. Both will enter you into that free reading giveaway. Thank you so much, Libra, for tuning in. This was a deep reading for you this month. There's a lot going on below the surface, but I definitely feel like you're taking off. There is a lucky break here, but keep in mind that just because everybody's doing it, right? Everybody's doing it. You can still do it, but in your own unique way, right? Or take the path less traveled. You're still going to get to that destination point. But I feel like you have a lot of really brilliant ideas, and there could even be some partnerships coming in here because I see you negotiating some contracts. You are in the right direction. Trust your path. And what I'm getting here is trust in divine detours. Thank you so much for tuning in, Libra. If you like the reading, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't already, and do jot down your power animals or your gratitudes in the comment section below. Lots of love, Libra.